Hi, my name is Deb Dempsey. I'm with the Kane County Regional Office of Education, where I monitor and coordinate a small grant that allows me to work with all of the Kane County school districts to make sure that if people are in a homeless situation, that their children are able to get into school and not have any barriers, and that they're able to stay stable in school and have a chance at school success. I'd like to thank Meg today and the Carpentersville Police Department for allowing me to be part of this virtual resource fair. So with that, there's a few things I want you to know about federal and state laws that protect students and families so that they are able to enroll in school without having any barriers. One is the McKinney Vento law, it's a federal law, and the other is the Homeless Children's Education Act, which is the Illinois law. What these laws say that if you become homeless and you cannot rehouse into permanent housing, your child has rights to be able to enroll in school without having to provide residency. So in other words, you lose your housing and you have to move in with friends or relatives because your only other option would be to go to a shelter or stay in your car. Or if you lose your housing and go to a shelter or you are staying in your car, you do not have to provide residency, honestly, because you don't have residency. If you move in with friends or relatives and it's an arrangement, like you're going to share the housing and it's fixed, adequate, and regular, then that may not apply. What the law also has is every school district has someone called a homelessness liaison or a McKinney Vento liaison, and that is an advocate that you can go to that can help you get your child into school and get them enrolled, make sure they stay stable, and get special services for them if they need it, like tutoring, get them into sports, make sure that they are able to do anything that any other student is allowed to do. What the law also says is that if you become homeless and you're moving around a lot, your child has the option of staying at the school in the neighborhood where you're staying, or they can stay at their school of origin, which is the last school they attended before you became homeless, or the last school they attended. With that being said, you might say, well, I have no way of getting them there. The school district needs to provide transportation for your child to remain at their school of origin. Think about it. Every time your child moves from school to school while you're trying to become stable, we want your child to stay stable at a school. We don't want them losing progress that they may have made. Studies have shown they lose 4 to 6 months in academic progress with moving from school to school. So that homeless liaison I talked about at the school district is the person that can help arrange the transportation for your child to get from where you're staying to their school of origin. Also, that liaison will help you decide what's in your child's best interest. Sometimes if you move very far away, like to Chicago or something like that, it may not be in their best interest to be in a cab or on a bus for that length of time. Just a short review of what I just talked about is if you find yourself in a homeless situation and you're sharing housing with somebody because you can't afford your own housing and otherwise you'd be in a shelter or in your car, or if you are in a shelter or in a car or transitional housing, your child has the right to enroll in school without jumping through all those hoops that you're normally required to do, like provide residency and physicals and things like that. The other piece of the law is that you have the right to get services from the school district liaison at the school district that your child is going to enroll in, and you also have the right to go to the school of origin with help with transportation if you need it, and you also have the right to have automatic free lunch and fee waivers if you're in a homeless situation. All of this information and your contact information will be posted on this video at the end, so stay till the end so you can see who your contact person is in District 300, and thank you for your time.